I now have 10,000 people subscribe to my channel, and that's insane. That is literally over 1,000 times the amount of friends that I have in real life, and honestly that is the entire reason why I even started this channel to begin with, was just to make friends who love K-pop or anime or fashion or rock music, or just one of the many interests that have made me feel somewhat isolated in this world, and particularly where I physically live. And you guys have given me that, and I seriously couldn't be more grateful. So we just wanted to hop on here really quickly and sort of make a video expressing our deepest gratitude and let you know exactly what this means to me, as well as our plans for the future of this channel. First of all, the reason why I say we, say hi again, Kris.
Hello.
Is just as much a part of this channel as I am. He has been alongside me for the past 5 years, helping me film and edit every single one of my videos and really just building this channel together with me as you know it. We live together, we also have a small business together, we just do absolutely everything together. Our lives have really just integrated, and as we were sort of talking about how I should make this video and the things that I wanted to say, we inevitably ended up talking about some of the lower points in our YouTube careers and just in everything that we've been trying to do. And that's when Kris actually taught me something new. It's about something called the, what the fuck is it called?
Valley of Despair. No, despair.
Disappointment. Despair.
So dramatic.
That's very dramatic.
Valley of Despair. I'll draw it out. From left to right, this is time, and this is change or results. So when people try to pursue something, they expect to have a linear progress. Oh, if I put this much time today, then I can expect to have this amount of results. Most people do not realize that our progress actually happens like this, in a curvilinear fashion. Now, because we're expecting this to happen, the straight one, this horrendous gap right here is called the Valley of Disappointment. Am I in this phase? Yes. Do I feel this disappointment? No, I'm perfectly happy and fine.
You're perfectly happy and fine?
No, I'm actually going through hell. I hope you guys know that we are pouring everything into this.
And it's literally in the name. It of course is disappointing, and that's why, but we don't want this video to just be about our struggles.
About us whining the entire time.
Like
but
Kris
if you
said.
want it, let us know. I can like do a whole
Of
podcast.
course we can. This is literally how, this is our lives 24/7, is talking about how to grow the business, how to make this possible, how to work on YouTube. Like there's just, as young creatives who don't work a 9-to-5, we're literally throwing everything that we've got into this.
And I mean everything, like our whole, like everything revolves around what we were trying to achieve.
Before we met, Kris didn't even know how to work a DSLR, and now he invests literally everything that he makes into new camera gear.
That we both made.
Of course,
together.
that we both make together, but I'm just saying, like you especially, like you said, you're really the one here sort of supporting my dreams, and of course you're creative too, and this is right up your alley, but obviously it's my YouTube channel, you know? It's been an unexplainable 5 years behind the scenes, and as we were sort of talking about the improvements that we wanted to make on this channel, one of the big ones was me just being more open and honest with you about everything that's not so pretty all the time. I don't like focusing on negative things, especially when it comes to what I'm putting out on the internet. I feel like that there's enough of that in the world. However, if I really want to be closer with you guys, which I do, make friends and be a good friend to you, I feel like it's only fair that we're honest with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go on a deeper level. Tell Lauren all the things.
Lauren.
Lauren's
how we refer to our camera, so that I feel
like you guys.
Yeah, like I'm talking to a real
audience.
person, because I am. That's just a super hard thing to work on, and that's another thing that I'm constantly working on behind the scenes, is how to best express myself. I feel like when I'm talking to you in the comments and stuff, everything just flows naturally. It's like I'm having a conversation with someone. I've met a lot of friends through YouTube that I now DM on Instagram and stuff.
Hence,
but obviously,
Lauren.
yeah, I met a friend named Laura, and so we named the camera Lauren, and so yeah. Moral of the story is I'm constantly learning how to grow, and Kris and I have had some really productive talks about what to do with the channel. And even though it may seem like I'm not uploading as frequently as I once did, obviously you guys already know about my parents' house being vandalized and us sort of staying with them to help them through all of that. So that's been a whole other thing. But when we have time, we are constantly working on YouTube and talking about it.
It's not just that, it's just the burnout. As we spend more time, we really want this to work. We spend a lot of time trying to hone our skills, but quality doesn't actually always mean better results. Like, just because I spent more time on it doesn't mean that it will get more views. And it's probably never going to be like that because of YouTube's algorithm. But that's where the whole burnout type thing kind of happens, you know? Or like, I just want people to like know, because it can look fine and dandy. Everything could look perfectly fine.
Especially like I said, because I really try to be positive in my videos about things. I really try to show the best side of things, and that's sort of our whole concept, is to sort of show the beauty of our lives and our daily lives. And so that's why, and I did this, I think the last time I hit maybe like 5,000 subscribers or something, I just sit down and have a talk with you, and I just want to do it more often. And I think that's important for both of us. That way you guys feel comfortable opening up to me too, because no one's life is all fine and perfect. But yeah, so I think what Kris was building off of, my original point, was that it might seem like we're not uploading as consistently, but that's still very much the goal, is to grow this channel into something sustainable, and we're always constantly working on it behind the scenes. But we have dealt with my parents' vandalism, is what I was saying, and we are feeling burnout, is what Kris is saying. So all of those have sort of played a role, but I am proud to say, very excited to announce that we are in my parents' house now. It's finally, we worked it up to be something livable. Okay, so here's some of the progress on the house that I'm very excited about. We went with all black accents to sort of complement the colors that we put in here. And luckily, the things that Kris and I already owned went pretty perfectly with everything. And so it obviously looks amazing compared to what it was, but we're still very much living in a construction zone. On this side, you'll see, first of all, the wonderful, cute little fixtures that I picked out, but also tons of boxes and tools and drills and stuff very much everywhere. We also only have one bathroom right now, so this sink is kind of serving as a secondary sink. But overall, the kitchen's definitely one of the more put together areas of the house. If you'll follow me into the living room, you'll see our console table and games and everything else sitting literally right in front of the fireplace as of now. And then my personal favorite section, the dining room, where we're currently keeping all of our clothes, blankets, everything, because we have no closet space. But it's definitely livable and it looks so good, doesn't it? Like the new floors and this new counter, super fun. Now we will transition into me and Kris's wing of the house. That's my door. I don't have one on yet, so we have this sort of situation here. And you open it up to the back of our TV. The whole lofted area is not accessible as of now. We don't have any railing or stairs or anything on it yet. This little bed cove isn't the worst. It's kind of comfy. It's right by our closet. We have our TV with my Switch set up and this wonderful side table. More boxes in that corner, which are mainly shoes. We still have this pretty aesthetic corner, and I post all of my Instagram photos sort of here. If you looked at my Instagram, you would never know the state of this house. I have made it look super acceptable, and honestly it is. Like, we have enough cute corners of the house to film in. So now that that's somewhat finally been taken care of, we're also super excited to let you know that we will be going back to our little apartment in Korea in June, and we are adamant on staying there for as long as possible, because this is another sort of idea that we're trying to work through as something that could potentially, hopefully, benefit this channel and help us share new things with you. Another one of the points that Kris and I talked about as far as continuing the channel was to really show you our daily lives, as I mentioned, showing the beauty in it and the life that we sort of share together. And honestly, Korea is like a big sort of symbol of that, and we just want to sort of show you that through our lens. So look forward to more positive videos there. Again, I'm really not trying to be a Debbie Downer, even though Kris and I are constantly dealing with burnout and disappointment, and honestly, to be completely honest, like a lot of depression over a lot of different things. You all are 1,000,000% the reason why we keep going and why we keep making videos. So thank you so much for giving us 10,000 people supporting our channel. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. And that's why we're going to choose to be positive about it. We just wanted to sort of self-reflect, reflect for you, and move forward. So I will see you guys in Korea in June. Until then, I'm also actually going to Miami to see Monsta X in concert. And then I'm flying to Hawaii, because that was the cheapest way to do things, weirdly.
It was so expensive.
It was, bro,
our
round trip
one-way was
tickets?
$3,000. One way. Over $3,000. That's how dedicated we are. We did get a place, We signed a contract. There's literally an empty studio apartment there waiting for us. And it's been, what, nine months? Our goal was to spend half of our time there. You know, because of the house and everything kind of got delayed. But we are actually going to stay there for 6 months. She doesn't even have a visa. And our one-way tickets were $3,000.
We're throwing literally everything. When I tell you we're investing all of our money into going to Korea and camera equipment, not camera equipment super recently, I think we've pretty much got our setup established. And we are currently trying to sell a ton of camera equipment to continue to afford our travel to Korea in order to make content, I just feel like there's a lot more opportunities for both of us there, to be completely honest. So even though I don't have a visa, even though it is completely financially unrealistic for us right now, we're throwing everything into Korea. And we're being delusional about YouTube too. And you know what? That's fine, because that's what we're passionate about, and that's what we decided to do 5 years ago together as a team. And we've always wanted to learn and grow together and make this a reality. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, wish us luck. And again, we're only sharing this with you because I feel like the reality that's shown on my channel does not always match the reality of what's going on in my life. It's sort of like the house in that sense, that what's on the surface just doesn't fully represent what's on the inside. So let me know how you all have been. Let me know what content you'd like to see from me.
Really let us know. And I feel like they haven't been able to talk as much because we haven't been sharing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
So that's the goal.
And I really very much would like to incorporate Kris more on this channel, and I'm really proud of him for talking more right now. Thank you, babe. Because he hasn't always been the most comfortable talking on camera and doing things like that. So hopefully you'll get to see more of him as well, and more of me. And we love you and appreciate you more than you know, so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's all.
Say bye. Bye.
Bye.